Observe. If you observe the night sky, you will find myriad constellations. Each constellation is a group of stars joined by imaginary lines. What does the highlighted portion of each constellation show? They depict four-sided figures called quadrilaterals. We will learn more about these figures in this lesson. This is quadrilateral PQRS. Observe that its vertices are named in alphabetical order. Click on the highlighted portions to recall the various parts of a quadrilateral. The sides of this quadrilateral are PQ, QR, RS and SP. The vertices of this quadrilateral are P, Q, R and S. The angles of the quadrilateral are angle PQR, angle QRS, angle RSP and angle SPQ. The diagonals of this quadrilateral are PR and QS. Thus, a quadrilateral has four sides, four vertices, four angles and two diagonals. You are familiar with these instruments from your geometry box. You also know that they are called set squares. The two kinds of set squares in a geometry box are 30, 60, 90 set square and 45, 45, 90 set square. Let us arrange some of these to form various quadrilaterals. The shape that you are looking at is a trapezium. Let us learn its particular properties. As you can see, the sides of a trapezium are not equal in length. Only one pair of opposite sides is parallel to each other. Therefore, both pairs of opposite angles are not equal. The shape of the trapezium is such that the diagonals are neither equal nor perpendicular to each other. All these properties are true for any trapezium.
Observe this. You can see set squares can be used to form a quadrilateral. Let us explore the properties of kite with the help of this figure. Two pairs of sides of a kite are of equal length. One pair of diagonally opposite angles is equal. Only one diagonal is bisected by the other. The diagonals are perpendicular to one another.
Observe this. You can see that the shape so formed is a quadrilateral. However, it looks very different from the trapezium that you've just learnt, because this is a parallelogram. Let us observe some properties of a parallelogram. Observe the sides of a parallelogram. Are they equal in length? What about the distance between the opposite sides? Both pairs of opposite sides are parallel to each other and equal in length. Both pairs of opposite angles are equal to each other. What about the diagonals? The diagonals are neither equal in length nor perpendicular to each other. However, they do bisect each other. All these properties are true for any parallelogram. Let us now look at some special parallelograms like rhombus and rectangle. Observe this. You can see that 4 set squares can also be used to form quadrilaterals. The figure that is outlined by these 4 set squares is a rhombus. Let us explore the properties of a rhombus with the help of this figure. Observe that all the sides of a rhombus are equal in length. The pairs of opposite sides are both equal and parallel to each other. Both pairs of opposite angles are equal to each other. The diagonals, though perpendicular to each other, are not equal in length. All these properties are true for any rhombus. Observe the figure that is formed with these set squares. The pair of 30, 60, 90 set squares, as shown on the screen, have formed a rectangle. Observe its sides. Both pairs of opposite sides are equal and parallel. Observe the angles. All angles measure 90 degrees. That is, all angles are right angles. Pairs of opposite angles are equal. Observe the diagonals of the rectangle. They are equal but not perpendicular to each other. All these properties are true for any rectangle. To form a square, we need to use two 45, 45, 90 set squares as shown here. Do you notice that all the sides are of equal length and pairs of opposite sides are parallel to each other? All angles measure 90 degrees. That is, all angles are right angles. This implies that pairs of opposite angles are equal. The diagonals of the square are not only equal but also perpendicular to each other. All these properties are true for any square. Look at these figures and their highlighted outlines. What shapes do they depict? They depict polygons having 3, 4, and more than 4 sides. Every polygon has a specific name given to it, depending on the number of sides it has. A triangle is a 3-sided polygon. We have also learnt that a polygon having 4 sides is called a quadrilateral. A polygon with 5 sides is called a pentagon. A polygon having 6 sides is called a hexagon. A polygon having 8 sides is called an octagon. There are many other polygons too, but you will learn about them in higher classes.
Let us summarize what we've learned in this learning unit.